In today's video experiment, I'm going to be going to a website called Fiverr and I'm going to be hiring loads of different people to try and run one of my brand new Shopify dropshipping stores to see if you can actually automate a complete Shopify store using Fiverr. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Camille, known as the ECOM King, and in today's video experiment, I'm going to be heading over to a website called Fiverr, which is where you hire loads of different freelancers, and I'm going to be trying to get a completely automated dropshipping Shopify store where I'm getting people to find the winning products, I'm getting somebody to build the website, I'm getting somebody to make the video ads, and I'm also going to be trying to get somebody to run a complete Facebook ad strategy all automatedly so I can try and sit back and see if it actually works. Now, the reason why I'm actually making this video is because I actually see loads of different people in Facebook groups and in the comment section of my YouTube channel always say, look Cam, can you actually automate a Shopify dropshipping business by going to Fiverr and hiring lots of different people? And I thought, why not be the guinea pig and actually do that experiment myself? So what I did last week was I ran a whole week of a brand new Shopify dropshipping store where I hired loads of different people on Fiverr to run each different section for me, so I could sit back and relax and see if I could actually make any money doing this. Now, I'm gonna be doing an exclusive giveaway worth over $1,000 just for this video, where I'm actually gonna be giving one of you lucky subscribers the actual winning products for this video. I'm gonna be giving you the website, I'm gonna be giving you the video ads, and I'm also gonna be giving you the ad account for this actual experiment that I did last week. So that's a massive giveaway, and all we need to do to enter that giveaway is we need to hit 5,000 likes on this video, and you also need to comment the reason why you want to win this giveaway, and you also need to make sure you subscribe to the channel. And once we hit 5,000 likes, I'll be picking a random winner. So before we actually get into the video today, I want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor, which is Fiverr, because they paid for every single gig that I ordered to make this experiment possible today. So thank you very much, Fiverr. I also want to say a massive disclaimer. When I'm going through all the different gigs that I ordered to make this experiment possible, I am going to be giving my honest review on each gig. So if I say anything offensively, do not take it offensively. These are just my honest opinions, and there's no right or wrong. There's just effective and ineffective ways of doing things. So that brings me on to day one of the experiment. And on day one, what I wanted to do is I wanted to find somebody on Fiverr that could make me a list of winning products, because as you guys know, the key to success with dropshipping is having a great winning product to start with. So as you can see, I'm on Fiverr right now, and if you don't know what Fiverr is and you've been sleeping under a rock, Fiverr is a freelancing website where you can make your own gigs and own jobs in your specialties or your expertise. And let's say I'm a web developer, I could come on here, say I'm a web developer, showcase my portfolio, and then people like me can go on there and then buy those gigs. So that's exactly what Fiverr does. Now, as I was saying, I searched on Fiverr dropshipping winning products, and you can see here loads of different gigs came up regarding that search term. And you can see here, this is a level 2 seller, and there's different levels of sellers: level 1, level 2, level 3, top rated seller, and then pro seller. So basically lowest to top is better, and obviously the price will differentiate depending on the level of seller. And you can see here, this person said, I'll create you a Shopify dropshipping store with winning products. Now, the only problem with that gig is they said that they're going to create me a website and the winning products. I was only looking for winning products, so she didn't meet the criteria. Then this person said, I'll add winning products to your Shopify store. The price is really cheap. It's only £7, and they've only got 5-star reviews on 47 reviews, which is pretty good, but I was looking for somebody a little bit more experienced than that. And then you can see here on the right hand side, somebody put here, I will find you winning dropshipping products with the videos and everything else included, which really took my attention. And this guy's got 4.9-star reviews, which is a little bit more believable, and he's based on 852 reviews, which is absolutely insane. So you guys can see this is his gig listing right here, and I did go with his basic package, which says give 10 products in high demand, and that's going to cost me around about $50. 10 products, custom video ads, target and thumbnail, description views, ad copy, ad express vendor. So all that in one is very, very good, and a 3-day delivery time as well, which is really, really cool. And if we scroll down, you can see he's got a video explaining what he does as well. And you can see people that have bought from him before who's left reviews, and these are trusted reviews from the United States. And then he's got the about the gig. So you guys can see this is my order confirmation on Fiverr, and you can see I went for the basic package, and then I paid an extra $10 to get it to me within 1 day, because it was going to be about a 5 to 7 day challenge. So that's what I thought I'd do. And if we look at the activity, you can see when the order was made, and you can see here he put, hi, my name, thank you for the patience and the abilities. And then he said, here you go. When he delivered the order, he actually sent me this link that you click on, and it takes you here, and then you click your password, and then it'll take you to their little doc of all the different products that they've given me. And you can see the 10 different products right here. And if I click on the different products that he put in the list, it actually gives you the niche, the cost price, the selling price, profit margin, product images as well. He even included 2 different video ads that apparently are unique. They're not all bulk ones that he sends to every order. Then you can see all the Giphies and product descriptions, and then you can see the thumbnail as well. Then you can see he's got the ad copies in here, the competition links, the targeting, everything, audience suggestions. This has everything included for each product. So guys, this is the product that I picked off the 10 list sheet that he sent me, and these are the multicolored hair extensions. And as I was saying to you guys before, based on my experience and skills in the industry, I thought these would do the best, because these are going to be great because you can sell them for a cheap price, which will be, let's say, $29.99, which means when you do Facebook ads, it's going to be a lot cheaper, and the quality of traffic doesn't need to be so high to get conversions because it's a low ticket item. And I thought because it's a woman niche, and the women niche tends to be a lot more high converting than the men niche, also because it's part of the beauty niche, which is always good because it's forever green, and with Christmas and stuff like that coming up, I thought this would be the best product from the list. So guys, that brings us to the second part of the experiment. Now I've got my winning product. I need a 1 product branded store making, and as you guys know, if you follow me on YouTube, I always talk about 1 product branded stores being the best way forward in dropshipping to get the best conversion rates. So I went straight back onto Fiverr and I searched for a Shopify dropshipping website, and then I started messing around with the filters because I wanted a really good high quality service. So I went to seller details and I went to top rate sellers and level 2 sellers. So after around about an hour of looking through the different gigs and listings, I finally found this one that I was really happy with. Now the reason why I didn't go for somebody that was right at the top of the list was because a lot of people had a lot of delays on their service, where I had to wait between 2 weeks and 4 weeks, and I didn't want to wait that long for a website. So I came across this guy that was ready to be able to deliver it within 4 days, which was great. And here you can see he's a level 2 seller. He's got 5-star reviews and 52 reviews based on those reviews. And you can see here he's got some great reviews from Canada and those top 5 countries. And his gig sounded really, really good in terms of the support, the 3 years of experience using Shopify, the professional work, and he said he got a money back guarantee as well. So nobody else really said that. So as you can see on the screen, this is the receipt that I got after I ordered, and you can see it's 4-day delivery time, $130. Then you can see here the requirements that were needed. So he was asking me for the email that I wanted to use to actually get me added to the store once he completed it. Then I actually needed to give him the name of the website that I came up with. Now I actually came up with the domain name called rainbowbraids.com, and the reason why I went for rainbowbraids.com was because the product had an image of a woman wearing braided hair with the rainbow extensions in, and I thought if you put the two together, rainbowbraids.com. So I thought when we run ads for it and they see the video where it shows a woman with braided hair with the actual extensions in with the multicolors, I thought that would actually help with the 1 product branded store look. So I went with rainbowbraids.com. Then I sent him the link to the actual AliExpress link of the product. Then I said to him, yes, I do offer free shipping. And then he said to me, where did I hear about the service, to get his feedback, and then I just put through Fiverr. So after 4 days, they did deliver the website to me and we did the complete transfer over. And this is the website right here, guys. And I'm gonna say something straight away. He did over deliver. I was thinking, you know what? I thought it would look good, but I didn't think it would look this good. So as you can see, he's gone for that color scheme, which is white, pink, and then black. And that's the logo that he made for me right there. They did make the logo for me as soon as I gave him the name. And it's a pretty easy logo to make on Canva, but it still looks really, really nice, and it does fit my product really nicely. Then you can see he's got the home, buy now, track order button, the currency converter. Like I said, he did download all the apps for me. He did add all the social media icons, but he didn't make the pages. So that's something that they didn't do. Then they've got this image here of the woman with the rainbow braids put into the different looks that you can get. And I think for a banner image, I really do like that. The only thing that I don't like is they don't have a call to action button on the home strip. I wish they did add that. That would have been a lot better. Then we scroll down here, you can see here, they've got a bit of a description saying hair is one of the most important elements of beauty for women, and therefore many women change color hair using colors contain chemicals harmful to the hair to get beautiful colored look on special occasions. Now, typically when you order things from Fiverr, the English and the grammar tends to be really, really bad. But with this, guys, the actual grammar and spelling was really, really good. So I don't know if they've got Grammarly Pro or something, but I was very impressed that the grammar was really good, because sometimes on Fiverr, they do deliver really good looking websites, but the grammar is just not there and it doesn't make any sense. So I was really, really proud of that. Then here we go, we've got product actual specifications saying amazing colors. Then it shows to the other colors, then buy now. Then they've got the high quality, buy now. And then again, for all occasions, buy now. Then they've got like this different family kind of orientation here. Great gift. And again, I'm happy that they included this because it's a great time of the year to start gifting. So I'm happy that they included that without me even having to tell them. Then they show different examples of the gift being for birthdays, Christmas and whatnot. Then they've got the buy now call to action where you can actually go through the add to cart, and they did add a countdown timer. They also added the hours left, so the actual scarcity tactics and stock level tactics, which is really, really cool. They've also got the 38% off sticker right there, and they've also got color psychology, which is really clever. So the new price in green and the old price in red, so really happy with that. And then they've got the product description here with the drop down menu, and you can see there the product description, the way it's been done is really, really nice with Giphies and the specifications and the guarantees, and then the testimonials at the end. Then our goals here as well, FAQs, more trust badges, then the newsletter, then the form. So guys, that brings me on to the third part of the experiment, which is heading back over to Fiverr and hiring somebody to make me some dropshipping video ads so I can start doing my marketing in the week. So as you can see, I'm on Fiverr and I did search for dropshipping video ads, and this is probably one of the most saturated things to sell for. And as you can see, loads of different gigs are coming up, and I did narrow it down by top rated seller, level 2 seller and English, because I wanted the best quality video ads at 1080p, and I wanted to make sure that the grammar on the video ads were done to perfection in English. Now I actually ordered 3 different video ads from 3 different sellers, and the reason why I did that was because 2 sellers actually messed up. So you can see here, I did order this on the 28th of October, and then the person put the cancellation through after, and he basically said the cancellation is due because apparently his computer couldn't work. Now of course, if that's the case, I don't mind, but it took him basically 3 days to get back to me to say that his computer wasn't working. So that slowed me down by 3 days, which I did not appreciate. So then I ordered from somebody else, and I ordered the same thing from somebody else, which was dropshipping video ads, and I actually messaged him saying, hello, when will my order be done? And then I put question marks. So for somebody to actually get an order, not deliver on it, not even respond to me by saying, look, I can't deliver it, cancel the order, he just completely ignored me, which I don't respect, and it just wasted a lot of my time in the experiment. So third time lucky, I did come across this gig on Fiverr, which says, I'll create dropshipping Facebook video ads for your product. This person's got 4.9 star reviews based on 1,000 orders, so I thought, yes, that's got to be something really, really good. It's a level 2 seller, and you can see here I went for the premium package, which is 5 dropshipping video ads, and what you get with that is video editing, script writing, 50 seconds running time, 1 length variation, 1 size orientation, show product imagery, and background music. So it's very, very expensive, but with the testing strategy that I normally do, I do go with 5 video ads, so that's the reason why I went with that. So guys, this is the actual requirement form after I ordered this from this gentleman, and he asked for the link of the product page. He also asked if there was any other videos or photos of the product that I wanted to add in that were actually mine. Then he asked for any further instructions. Then he wanted the logo, which I sent him. Then he wanted to know what actual language he wanted the video in. So what I actually did with a lot of people on Fiverr that I ordered from is I tried giving them the least amount of information, because I wanted them to use their own imagination to actually create something great, because that's what they're experts in. So I thought, why not? Why should I give them more information? Let them do it all. That way I can see what they're really capable of on Fiverr. So guys, now you've seen the dropshipping video ads that he created me and the thumbnail. These are my honest reviews. I was pretty impressed overall. They were nice, but in terms of the price that I paid for that, I do still think it was pretty basic. I was hoping for a little bit more of a pro edit on those videos, but again, you can't always win. And again, it wasn't like I wasn't satisfied. I was satisfied with it, but again, it was just very, very expensive in terms of what I got in return. So guys, that brings us on to part 4 of the experiment, and this was the bit that I was most excited about and most curious and skeptical about, and that is the Facebook advertising. Because let's be honest, Facebook advertising is not easy and it takes a lot of skill and a lot of time to learn. So what I did is I headed back onto Fiverr and I searched for Facebook ads, and I did level top rated seller and level 2 seller, because I didn't want just anybody running my ads. I actually wanted somebody that's got good reviews, good testimonials, got proof of concept. So after around about half an hour of digging around, I actually came across this person here who said, I will run laser target Facebook ads campaign for best results. So I thought, that sounds pretty impressive. He's got 5-star reviews based on 74 people. He surely knows what he's doing. And you can see here, he's got 3 different packages: basic, standard, and premium. Now, I didn't actually order the package to start with. I actually messaged him to find out which package would best suit my business. I'm a dropshipper. I want to go with your premium package. Will you set up and run ads for this new product I want to test? He put, hi, yes, I can help you. Before that, please share the product link so I can take a look first. So I sent him the link, and then he put, do you have your own website? Then I sent him my own website, and then he said, is it a 1 product store? I said yes, and then I said, I have the videos and everything ready. He said okay, and then he put to me, what's your daily budget? And I said $30 a day for 3 days, just to see what he would say to me, because I wanted to see how much knowledge he had by saying that. Now, typically when you've got a product that's priced at between $14.99 and $29.99, you don't need to be spending more than $30 a day to actually get sales. So based on my own experience of doing this and generating 7 figures, I knew that would work. So I want to see what he said in response to that. So he put, for 3 days, I'll create you a custom offer. So I put, thank you. But before that I do that, I need to confirm that I can't guarantee any sales because it depends on loads of different factors. So that right there, I do appreciate. At least he was honest and said, look, there's no guarantees. So I really do appreciate that. Then I put, yes, I understand. I want to start my ads next Monday. So I told him when I want to start things. And then he put, okay, thank you for understanding. Can you please pick my basic package? Because 3 days I can set up the campaigns. The basic package is suitable for that. Then I put, I want the package that will do the best strategy, most advanced strategy. So I was saying, look, I don't want to go for a basic package if you're going to be some basic ads. So he felt, that's in my premium package, everything is included. And then I put, can you do that in 3 days? All the advanced features. He put, everything is not possible because the first 2 days is testing period, and then we need to have some more time for a target. So with that response, it kind of made me thought, yes, he knows what he's doing, because it's on about you have to test first before you can scale. So that made a lot of sense. So I put, so based on 3 days, which is your best package? He put, in 3 days I can set up campaign, nothing else can be done here, but I can do testing only in this package. I put, okay, that's fun. Do I need to test for anything? He put, will you be optimizing the campaign over 3 days? But there's no option to optimize ad in 3 days. But then I put, your standard package says $73 to optimize, and then he put, I have no package for $75. And then I showed him the image, and then he said, when I get 5 days, then I can optimize the ads. So I was basically saying, look, I don't want to be doing 3 days if you're not going to optimize anything, because when I do my own ads, I do optimize after day 1. So for him to say I don't optimize after 3 days, I was a bit like, I'm not too sure about that. So then he said, go with day 5 package, because then I'll be able to optimize. He put, the first 2 days are just testing to see what performs the best. So then I put, let's do 5 days with the £25 ad spend, which is around about $30. Then he put, okay, let me know when you're ready to get started. Then I said, send me a custom offer. Then he put, I need to access the videos and everything first. So then I sent him all that information across. So after I sent him everything across in terms of the video ads and whatnot, he sent me a video to watch so I can add him to the business manager and the ads manager so he can access everything directly and run everything. And then he put, okay, great, he's gonna check in half an hour to see if everything's working. And then he said, did I buy a domain name? And I didn't, so I sent him the domain name. And then he said he'll start working on everything. And then within 24 hours of him saying that, he was asking me questions like, do I want to do USA or not? So he was saying, do you want to target the USA or do you want to do more countries? So I was saying to him, look, I'll let you pick and be the judge what you think is gonna be best for the product. And again, like I was saying to you guys before, I'd rather these guys tell me, because they're professionals, what would be better. But he was asking me, do you want to do US or not? And I kept saying, what would you think would be best? And he kept underplaying it and saying, look, what do you want to do? So I just said, let's do US. So then we went for the US, and again, I was a bit annoyed because I wanted him to pick for me. Then he put to me, what kind of ads do you want to do and whatnot? And then he showed me the actual ad structure of what he did for me in terms of the ad copy and stuff. So guys, this is the ads manager for Rainbow Braids, and I only want you to focus on the bottom campaign that I've check marked, because that's the one that he initially started. And you can see here, date created the 13th of November. So let's have a look at this actual campaign and edit it to see actually what he did inside it. So he did an ABO campaign, which is not CBO, it's ad set budget optimization. So I'm pretty happy that he did that, because you always want to test on ABO. Then he created how many ad sets? He created 3 different ad sets, which made no sense to me. Why would you only create 3, not 5? So that bit I was a bit like, what are you doing? Then you can see here he made this ad set, and he called the ad set name IGBT tattoo, pierced hair color and whatnot. So he did call it a name, but it wasn't a very good name because he didn't add the ages or the countries in there. So when you want to name ad sets, you do want to give it as much precise information. He did optimize for purchase as the event. Then he made the daily budget £5 on that ad set. Then he did United States, and he did age 22 to 45. If it was me, I'd have done 18 to 65. I think he narrowed down way too early. In the testing phase, you do not want to be narrowing it down that aggressively. So I feel like he messed up there by going that strict, because you can be surprised how many 60-year-olds actually buy stuff like this. Then he did gender as women, which is cool. But then in the interest section, that is where he messed up drastically. He put so many different interests in that one box. Now, I tend to only do 1 interest per ad set, and I always like my potential reach between 5 and 200 million. The potential reach for this is 820 million. So I do think he went a little bit too crazy with the interest targeting. You got to think logically, how are you actually meant to narrow it down in the future if you've got loads of different interests conflicting each other when it comes to demographic actual feedback? So if you're trying to work out what age groups working the best, how are you meant to find that out if there's so many different interests in there? And that's the reason why I don't do it. Then he did all languages. I think it would have been better if he did English all. Then he did manual placements, which was Facebook placements and Instagram placements, which is not too bad. He didn't do any cost control. As you can see on the left hand side, he's doing 3 ads per ad set. Now, 3 ads per ad set is actually a really effective way to get some great results, because you're split testing the ads to see which one works the best. The only thing that he messed up with is the daily budget. When you're doing 3 ads per ad set, you need to increase the ad set budget to be able to distribute that budget across to actually be fair. So he should have increased the daily budget on the ad set to £7, not £5, to actually work effectively, to actually work out which is better and which is not. So he messed up there with the actual budget. Personally, that's what I've done, and that's what I've done previously to make things work. But if you actually have a look at these ads that he actually made, you can see here it's called ad name 3, ad name 2, ad name 1. So at least he changed the names. And then you can see here, this is what the actual ad looks like itself. So let me actually get this big for you so you can actually see it in a big format. So this is the ad on the desktop feed. So you can see here, it actually says rainbow braids, and it says big sale here, 38% off, free shipping. Something that I don't like is the big sale. I think that sounds a little bit cheap, big sale. And then you put rainbow, colorful braid hair. Now, again, this is where the mistake started to happen. His English and his grammar was not good. So when you read that copy, it does not come off the tongue very nice. So when people that are in English countries read that, they're gonna think that does not sound good, and that's gonna put them off the actual video itself. And you can see here, the headline is colorful rainbow braids with the 5-star emojis. So overall, he actually did a really good ad copy, but the actual grammar itself was atrocious. So that was one of the biggest mistakes there. And you can see there the rest of the ad copy. I would say he did a medium ad copy, which is pretty good. And you can see there he had the call to action at the bottom. Now, when you're doing a medium ad copy, you want the call to action at the top and at the bottom, just so people don't miss out on it. Then he's put the call to action shop now button, and he's got everything else in place. Something that he didn't do, which he should have done, which he messed up on, is he didn't add a thumbnail. I sent him a thumbnail to add and he didn't add it. So that was a big mistake on his part. So the only difference with ad 2 was just the thumbnail and the video, and the only difference with ad 1 was just the video. So it was very basic changes. So if we look at ad set 2 inside of the campaign, it was just LGBT. So everything else is the same, but it was just LGBT related. And if we look at ad set 3, this was just to do with wig hair and hair color. And if we look at ad set 4, it's just about braids and doctors and stuff like that. So he went through different interest niches. So if we take a look at the ad sets over the few days of him running this campaign, you can see here the daily budgets did change on this ad set because that was the winning ad set in terms of what he said. So he did increase the budget by £5 on that ad set. But if we actually look at the metrics here, you can see how much was spent, and you can see the schedule, and you can see how many links clicks we got. Those link clicks were terrible. That was not very good. You can see the CPCs here, which were pretty good apart from these two here. These were very, very expensive. Then you can see the CTRs. The CTRs, again, the only good ones were the top 2. Then you can see the video plays out and whatnot, and you can see we only had 1 add to cart out of that campaign. And how much did we spend in total on that campaign? Let's check it out, because that was not great results. So if we take a look at how much was spent on that campaign, we spent £44 on that campaign and we only had 1 add to cart. So that is really, really bad. And again, I do think it's down to the way he did set up that campaign. So guys, after 2 days of running the initial campaign, he messaged me on Fiverr saying the 2 days of testing end today. We got 1 add to cart with initiate checkout, but she didn't purchase it now. Today we will run a new campaign with only the best performing video and the best audiences. So if we take a look at the ads manager, he did do exactly what he said. He did make a new campaign called Rainbow Braid Update. And if we actually have a look at that actual campaign, he did the same style, which is ABO format. He only did 3 ad sets this time. And you can see inside of the ad sets, he was only doing things related to hair. Now, the thing that did kind of confuse me was he changed from purchase to add to cart, which made no sense. He changed it from purchase to add to cart. I don't know who does that. Now, I think the reason why he did that is because he thought we got 1 add to cart in the first campaign. Why not optimize for add to cart? And again, I don't want add to carts, I want purchases. So again, it doesn't make sense to me, but I kind of understand what he did in terms of logic. So you can see here, he changed the daily budget to these ad sets to £10 instead of £5. And you can see he's doing United States. He's doing an age range now between 25 and 38. He's doing less interest targeting and focusing on the ones that apparently did the best. And he's only running the ad that performed the best. And if you look at ad set 3, he did the exact same, but this time for tattoo, hairstyle, and braid. And then for ad set 3, he did lesbian, and that's pretty much it. 3 ad sets at £10 each with lower audience size because it's based on what was working best before with the best creative. And then as you can see here, if you look at the ad sets inside of that campaign and look at how they did well, they pretty much got cost per result £6.55. Now the cost per result was for add to cart, not purchase. Remember that, guys. And you can see he spent in total £59 on that campaign, and the frequency is not too bad. The CPCs were a lot better. The CTRs were a lot better on that campaign. We did get 11 add to carts in that campaign, but we got 0 purchases. So overall, that campaign wasn't that bad. But again, I would have liked to seen at least a purchase at that stage with high CTRs and whatnot. I do feel like that campaign was a waste of money. So after those few days, he did message me on Fiverr again saying, so far the update is the ad is doing pretty well, though we didn't get any sales yet. We've had 107 visitors, 11 add to carts, 7 initiate checkouts, and good engagement as well. A few page likes, and it came from the ad. So I'd suggest you keep the ad running as a response. It's pretty well. And as we are into the last day, I can set up a retargeting campaign, a long current campaign. So whoever doing the add to carts, initiate checkouts, and want to product page, they will see that again, and the news feed. So purchasing chance will be higher. So I think what he's trying to say is we're trying to get the conversion rates higher now with this retargeting campaign. This works like sometimes you have to visit a website and see that ad on your Facebook profile. This retargeting ad will be like, and is included in the package. So I'll do it complimentary. I believe it will benefit you. So I thought complimentary, I thought that was cool. But to be honest with you, I thought that was what he was going to include anyway. So for him to say it was complimentary kind of confused me, because I thought that's what I was paying for. Then he put, let me know what you think. I put, yeah, thank you, let's go for it. Then he put, for that I need you to have 1 more day of retargeting. I said, that's fine. But what should the budget be for the retargeting? Now with retargeting, you actually spend half of what you normally spend in a testing campaign. So I said to him £15 to see if he would judge it and say what he said. So he put, I would suggest £30 for the main campaign and £10 for retargeting. So I was pretty happy with what he said, but I thought, what's the point of running the main campaign if we're moving on to warmer audiences? That kind of confused me. So the £10 for retargeting was good. At least you understand that you don't need to spend as much for retargeting. So then I put, let's just do the retargeting, not normal campaign. So then we went over all that, and then he said, yes, I'm gonna be doing it. And he just said to me that he's going to run and do that. So if we look in the ads manager again, you can see here it's called Rainbow Braid Retargeting. And if we edit that actual campaign, you can see he's got 1 ad set in there. And again, this is CBO format. So he was doing £15 with CBO. Now I think because he thought we were scaling, he should use CBO. He shouldn't have used CBO because it's too low of a budget to do CBO. So it kind of contradicts itself. You should only be doing a CBO if you're spending between $30 and $50 at minimum. You only use CBO when you scale aggressively budget. So this in CBO format I think was the biggest problem. But let's get onto the ad set itself. He called it new ad set, which is ridiculous. He should have called it the actual retargeting structured name. He went for purchase this time. And if we look in the website here, this is the bit that really confuses me. The guy added add to cart and lookalikes in 1 ad set. Let me just let that sink in. He added add to cart, retargeting, and lookalikes in 1 ad set. That makes no sense. You don't add to cart, lookalikes, and retargeting in 1 ad set. That just is the opposite of what you do. That just contradicts what you're doing in custom audiences. So when I saw that, I knew straight away he does not know what he's doing when it comes to lookalikes and custom audiences. Then he went from 18 to 65. He kept it broad, he kept manual placements, but the custom audience section just made no sense. He should have just left it with the retargeting and that's it. So that did really confuse me. Now, the ad he used was the best performing ad from the testing phase. But when you do retargeting, you're actually meant to make a custom retargeting creative so you can actually appeal to people that have seen your ad previously. So that again, didn't make any sense because he should have said to me, look, you do need a new creative for retargeting for it to work the best possibly. And for him not to tell me that, it just didn't make any sense because that could have drastically changed the results because of a custom retargeting creative. So again, that confused me, made no sense. But let's actually have a look at the numbers. So you can see here he spent in total £15. We got 9 link clicks. We got a good CTR, which isn't too bad considering what he did in the ad set, but we got no add to carts. So in total, guys, how much did we spend over the actual campaigns? We spent around about £120, which is around about $150 or $140, and we got 0 sales. We got 11 add to carts. So guys, after we spent £15 on the retargeting campaign, the gentleman messaged me back on Fiverr saying, look, we spent the budget that we agreed. Would you like me to turn them off because they're not performing well? And I said, yes, can you turn them off, please? Because we spent the budget that we agreed on. And then I just thanked him for his time over the last few days of running the ads for me. Then this brings me now on to the conclusion on, should you use Fiverr for your Shopify dropshipping business to try and automate it or try and get any work done to streamline the process? Now, this is my honest opinion. Now, Fiverr is a great place for some things for Shopify dropshipping, not all of them. So getting a list of products, now personally, I don't think you need to do that because you can go on websites where it all does it for you. You got to remember, I paid I think $50 for the winning product list, and you can actually buy softwares that are like $20, $30, and it's a monthly subscription where it does everything for you. So that I think is a little bit of a myth. You don't need to do it. Now, do you need somebody to actually make you a website on Fiverr? That part I actually think is a great service because the website that I got made was actually beautiful. I was really proud of it, and it was actually a really good price as well. Now, do I think it was the best looking website in the world? Obviously not, but it was a very good beginning to something potentially amazing in the future. So overall, I think if you're not very tech savvy and you're not very good with websites and photo work and stuff like that, definitely get a website made on Fiverr. I was really happy with the experience. It was very smooth. Now, the next part is video ads. Should you be going on to Fiverr to get your video ads made? Now, personally, it's a bit of a yes and no. It does take time to learn how to do video editing. So if you've not got much time, then I guess you should go to Fiverr and get them done. But again, they are very, very pricey. And again, they're not the best of the best, but they're definitely fair enough as they are, as long as you find some good gigs. And all the gigs that I use today, I will leave them in the description so you guys can check them out. So yes, video ads, you should go on Fiverr and get them if you haven't got the time or if you haven't got the skills. Now, the bit that I totally disagree with, and I think nobody should do it, is actually ordering from Fiverr for Facebook advertising. Never ever get any Facebook ads made on Fiverr. I've said this time and time again, because the reason why I'm saying this is because this isn't the first time I've seen it being done. I get loads of people coming to me that have booked consultation calls with me and say, look, these are my ads, somebody on Fiverr did them, and I look at them and I think, wow, that was been done so bad. So guys, listen to me when I say this. It is the hardest part, but it's the most important part. Do not hire anybody on Fiverr to run your Facebook ads because you're just going to throw money down the drain and get no good results, and you're not going to make money. Facebook ads is very, very hard, very, very complicated. It's a very high-end skill. You must learn it yourself. I've got loads of videos on the channel you can watch to learn it. Guys, I can't say this enough. Please do not go on Fiverr to hire people for Facebook ads. They just don't know what they're doing in terms of getting things done very well. So if you're somebody that's not very tech savvy or not IT savvy or just hasn't got the patience or time to learn Facebook ads, then I don't think dropshipping or e-commerce is for you, because that's the one thing you just can't outsource unless you're willing to spend $5,000 to $10,000 on an agency that has proven success working with big corporations. So guys, that's my conclusion on using Fiverr, and this was my kind of experience on this test strategy of using Fiverr for Shopify dropshipping. Let me know what you thought of this experiment. Let me know if you want to see more experiments on this channel, and guys, I'll catch you in the next video.